Got another one for you. Today's game, on today's menu, we've got Big Kaleli going up against someone called Am I Good? Well, I'll be the judge of that. And this game was sent to me, and I was told that this is the most quote unquote DE game I will see all week. So hey, DE, that's me. That's right up my street, baby. So I was like, come here, give it here. I will have a gander, and we'll see what's on the menu this game. You might be noticing, yes, my shoulders are out, sun's out, guns out. I am wearing a vest, so you can just call me Widgie on today's video. Okay, just call me Wedgie. I know vests are his kind of thing, but I tell you what, it's like 30 degrees outside. It's goddamn hot in England right now, and it doesn't get that hot that often. And you might be thinking, well, 30 degrees. Oh, Lionheart, you English noob. It's not that hot. You come and live in England and you tell me that our infrastructure keeps heat in, not out. We don't have aircon over here. So we suffer in silence. So, but hey, I'll allow the vest jokes, okay? So go ahead, all right? Make the jokes. I'll allow it this once. Okay, so we got Big Kaleli, who, by the way, is an absolute beast at the moment. I love this map. I love the infrastructure, the kind of geography on this map. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, you Envoy just ruined the shot. I was doing a really nice overhead drone shot there, and that fat Envoy got in the way. Anyways. So Kaleli, talking about Kaleli's actually a really good player. Like, Kaleli is a really good player. I've seen him beat top players, you know, and he does play very standard. So I'd be surprised if the quote unquote DE stuff comes from him, because he plays like very standard, you know, the 2019, 2018 era type of play, the Skirm Goon, the Cavalry Semi-FF. This is that man, and he often only plays vanilla civs. So let's have a look at the decks. Dutch, that's his 1v1 deck. Agent up very early here, which is always really good. Very basic. Does have bozzers in there. Good old bozzers. Let's go and have a look over I Am Good, who is agent up with 16 villagers at 2 minutes 46. Not bad. Be picking up a needle in a haystack. Yo, I've only just... A needle in a haystack. I love it. I've never read that treasure before. A needle in a haystack. And it looks like a haystack. Oh, brilliant. I mean, that's not the biggest haystack I've seen in the world. So maybe finding a needle in there wouldn't be impossible. But anyways. Not to get distracted too much. Let's have a look at the deck. And oh my Gideon, this may be where the DE is hiding. We've got Palatine settlements. We've got... What? We got the card, the spies become agents. My goodness me. We do have the Witch Hammer. And we have the Band of Lanskinnet Mercenaries. You very rarely get to see this card, and it's a massive shame. But it's funny that he's actually got it in his deck. Like, the only time that's realistically any good in most situations is if your opponent is pushing your TC. He's sieging down your TC, and you can send that and just pop out and get the snare. That's generally the best time to send that. I'm just looking at the camera as well, and my shoulders look very pasty, don't they? They're very pasty. I think I need to hit that sun, Lionheart. Hi-ya, god damn, get that tan going. Looking like Casper the Ghost right now. But we're gonna see some mercenaries, so that's okay. Mercenaries or outlaws, you often, like, Germany outlaw builds are a thing. They are legitimately a thing. They're very, very good as well. But maybe it's complete luck what outlaw or... outlaws isn't always luck, but the mercenaries is. So I think outlaws are map dependent, so you can get certain outlaws on certain maps, but mercenaries, what mercenaries you get will always be complete luck. So we can't actually see what his options are, but we can see he's making Cossack Daredevils. Interesting. Looks like there was a bit of a pause there. 4 Hussar semi coming in from Kaleli. Not messing about. Like I said, plays that standard, taking 1 Hussar, drawing 1 Hussar away to try and catch this Explorer. He's almost at full HP as well, whilst Kaleli's is not. So definitely don't want to get caught out there. Cossack Daredevils diving in against the Hussars, and that's a lot of Cossack Daredevils mixed in with the 2 Ulons as well. Cossack Daredevils have 7 speed. That is more than a Hussar. But Kaleli oh, nice micro by Kaleli. He dropped 1 off and then did the pull trick. Very clever stuff there by Kaleli. Like I said, that was just very, very good, clean micro from him there. Now his Explorer is going to go down. So nice stuff here from the German player. And I am good. I'll give you, that was pretty good. I'll give you that. One thing you'll notice is that Cossack Daredevils have a very quick rate of fire. Got that 1 rate of fire with 17 attack. Very, very fast moving, high damage dealing. Very, very glass cannon type of unit. I believe they have a skirmisher mode as well, so you can take them off. They either become I think they become a musketeer, so they can do this weird kind of mode where they get off their cavalry and then they basically become musketeers. And they're a good musketeer unit as well, from what I can remember. Okay, dealing with the envoy there. More Cossack Daredevils coming in. And Palatine Settlements was his first shipment. I looked at the population, and yeah, definitely for Palatine Settlements. But the 8 Pikemen with the 2 Hussar pop. Perfect stuff by Kaleli, but the Pikemen could have popped a bit better. They could have came out of the TC a lot more dangerously than they did. So a bit of a mistake there by Kaleli, but it looks like he kind of just dragged boxed them, all of them, and kind of clicked attack move, because there was kind of like an Explorer or some unit here which was drawing a lot of them towards it. So a little bit unfortunate stuff there by Kaleli. Could have cleaned up there a lot better than he did. So I am good, managing to survive that. He's forced the 8 pikeman shipment as well. We take a look over at Kaleli. He is on 4 banks, which is really, really good. He's calling him bad. Just a bit of banter. 700 wood, 600 wood. No, 700 wood, 1 bank wagon. Probably 600 wood, then 8 pikemen. Or the wood just come in, no. So 8 pikemen first, then 600 wood. So, yeah, forcing the 8 pikemen is always good. You know, it's always good. He's basically a shipment down. But he was able to defend himself, so it was kind of necessary for him. But, you know, not the end of the world for either side there. Let's go have a look at I'm Good. Kaleli is aging up now, and the German player definitely isn't aging up. He's actually shipped the Madman shipping band of Landscanet armies. Oh, my God. And I'm pretty sure back in the day, this only shipped 3 of them. I can't remember. It might have been 4. I think it might have been 3. I think it shipped 3 of them. I can't remember. But look how beautiful they are. It's like they're going to a fancy dress party. Just look. Oh, they're such a beautiful unit with their golden cloaks. But you just never get to see them, which is such a massive shame. They're a very dangerous unit. I think they've received buffs in DE as well. So you take a look at these stats. 43 hand attack with 2 area of effect for an age 2 unit is just insane. 58 siege as well with 345 HP. But they just have to connect, and they're only 4 speed, so that's the trick. Can they connect or not? And Kaleli doesn't have any skirms, so the Landscanets are just going to walk up into the base, and they're either going to have to die by TC fire, or something's going to have to happen here, because those Landscanets, Kaleli is running for his goddamn life right now. Cossack Daredevils are diving in. The Abbas guns in the back are going to do work, but the Landscanets, look at them go. Swinging those mighty 2-handed swords. And the Landscanet, I think it's the Landscanet. Someone said, oh, those Reuters got deleted. 5 envoys popping out as well, just trying to help in the fight. But they're not going to be able to do too much. And that's a nice clean for I Am Good, but what's the response? Clelly's in age 3 here. He's got 5 banks. 5 banks. So he's chilling. The Abbas guns go down. Only 3 Lance Connect left. The Aussie Drongo days, we used to call them land sharks. Oh, he's putting him in that stance. I can't remember what stance you call it. Oh, they're going to swing off each. Oh, I think it's the guard stance. I don't know which one it is, but you can see here, it gives him 50% range resist. So he's microing really, really well with it, using his Explorer to snare these Reuters. I imagine he's going to lose this, but... oh, maybe he gets another swing. He does it. He gets a double kill. Oh, God, almost another swing off there. So those Lance Connects still being a nuisance. Nice micro by I Am Good. Putting them on that guard stance, and that slows them down, but it means they take 50% less range damage. So it's really good to very briefly put it on whilst you get shot, take it off again so you get all of that speed so you can run away really effectively without losing much HP. Really, really smart micro there. And the answer for what else is in the saloon, it's going to be the Dahomey Amazon. You do not see that unit very often at all. And I love the macro here. Only got enough villagers, 3 or 4, just to keep enough for the villager production, and no one on wood because he can just buy wood thanks to that Palatine settlements just producing so much resource if you think about it, but in regards to population space. And now everyone is on gold, and that's going to allow him to ship German Black Riders and also get some of these Dahomies. And look at these girls go. You go, girls. Go on, girls. They do, I have to admit, Dahomey, it's a really underrated unit because you look at the stats, it's kind of insane. Black Riders should, yeah, nice. They're going to absolutely destroy them. Really, really good set at 35 ranged attack with 20 range, right? That's insane with multipliers versus heavy infantry. They do have negative multis versus light infantry or just infantry in general. So they do half damage to skirmishers, but hand attack 35 as well. So really, really, really good all round. They're like that Papal unit. I can't remember what it's called, but they're like a very good all round unit. They've got really good speed as well. Really insane speed. They now have 40 range attack. So that mercenary upgrade card has just come in, which is kind of insane. Black Riders nearly have 600 HP. Wow. 46 range attack. Insane. But the best thing I like about the Dahomey Amazons is their janky-ass run. Look at that run. That is the longest stride. Talk about knees up. That is the most hilarious run, I think, in the game. Wow, look at that. Almost like the knees are hitting her in the head. So yeah, so that card, that improved mercenaries card coming in, really, really close. And he's actually going for Royal Mint. Wow. Does he need to go for Royal Mint, really? Oh, you don't want to catch these girls. Oh, they get faster hand attack the closer they are as well. I didn't even remember that. Wow. So they benefit, like they've got 40 hand attack. They will destroy light cavalry. They have no negative multi versus light cav. So they will be perfect in melee versus Reuters. And they attack faster the closer they are to their opponent as well. So, yeah, really, really effective to have them in melee as well as at range. So just a very strong all-round unit. Pairing them up with Pandors as well. Ooh, that is dangerous. That is really dangerous. Again, all of his macro almost completely on gold. Royal Mint is... Oh, no. Okay, so he was shipping Royal Mint. But he decided not to. Yeah. A few Ulons, going to get sniped there, which is a little bit unfortunate. Always want to keep those Ulons and raid whilst you're fighting. So you want to try and time the raids as you're fighting. That's Lionheart's top tip of the day as German. That's why they have such a high skill ceiling. You want to keep your Ulons in the corners of the map, only a few of them at a time, and you want to raid your opponent as you're fighting. because that is the best distraction you can do. Lots of pings going off and you can't hear anything. Your opponent is focused on micro, whilst those 3 Oolons just chomping away at those villagers. Nom, 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 nom. Kaleli, let's have a look at him. He's on 28 vils. We did see him on 5 banks. So 6 banks now. Wow. 6 banks. So has he shipped? He hasn't got the villager card, so it looks like he shipped the religious freedom, and that he's teched the card, or the tech rather, that gives him 2 banks, 2 extra banks, or the ability to build 2 extra banks rather. And Pandor's Black Riders, Dahomey. I think Kaleli's gonna have to back up here. No, say it again. He's got the red lancers. There's still a few Black Riders, but they are melting slowly but surely, but they are buffed, don't forget, so they do insane damage. The Reuters are diving in melee attack, but is that a good idea versus the Dahomey? Look at these Dahomeys go 1.69. Nice attack. Their melee is going to destroy the Reuters, and look, they're getting deleted. Deleted once again. There's still a red lancer in there, though. That could be a problem. The Dahomey... The Dahomey just absolutely wrecking everything. Wow. I mean, all of those, almost all of the Pandors went down, so that was kind of nice for Kaleli, but those Dahomey looking good, and that improved mercenary card really paying dividends right now. Pandors are that anti-skirm, or AS for short. So they're a skirmisher unit that does very well versus other skirmishers we see here. They have a 2.5 multiplier versus light infantry, so very good versus skirmishers. Good against light infantry, light cavalry as well, but very, very effective against other skirmishers. These are homie. Look at this, 5.25 speed. They really are an effective unit. They can do everything. They can raid. They can run away. They can take on light cavalry. They can take really good fights. They can run away from bad fights. Like, they are such a flexible all-round unit, and I'm really glad we got to see them in use here, win or lose. But he's currently winning at the moment. Skirmishers involved. I don't even know what the Dahomeys fight with. They've got, like, I don't know what weapon you would call that. Really don't know what weapon you'd call that. I mean, they've got guns as they're running. I'm sure some boffin in the chat will tell me what weapon that is. Nice, some Kanuri guards coming in at the perfect time because Red Lancers are here, and they cleaned up the Dahomey. So really good stuff there by Kaleli. But he does lose all of his Red Lancers. Kanuri Guard is another mercenary unit that he obviously gets from the tavern, and they are basically like a dragoon. They're basically like a worse Black Rider is the best way of looking at them. They do have a really nice multi versus artillery, 30% range resist. So unlike Black Riders who have melee resist, these have range resist. So in actual fact, for their gold cost, they're almost a better Black Rider, more efficient Black Rider. Peter's Pavilion is down, and that looks like the Mercenary Camps card. He must have shipped it. He has Mercenary Camps. So this is a really, really cool... This is a really, really cool shipment. It basically turns taverns into... So you will see down here, this has been turned into it. They only have a 0.24 gold trickle now, but you can build more of them. And the best thing about the Mercenary Camps is that it allows you to build Jaegers and Black Riders. Which are obviously like 2 of the best mercenaries you can make. So, nice raid there as well. But Red Lancers are hot on his tail, and that's a scary amount of Red Lancers. And they should clean up here. There's only a few Kanuri guards, and that's not going to be enough to kill the Red Lancers quick enough. There's skirms as well to deal with the Kanuris. And these skirmishes are up to grab. 5 more Kanuri guards coming in. Just what the doctor ordered. But did he order it quicker enough? And these settler wagons, are they all going to die? Oh. Kanuri guards, are they going to save the day? Is Kaleli going to decide to push? No, Kaleli tries to back up, but look, there's settler wagons everywhere. Poor wagons. Poor settlers. Look at that. That was a sad, sad picture right there. He's had to be forced away from this silver mine as well. And now, that's actually terrible timing. He wanted this mine over here as well. He doesn't have any more mines. He has 0 more mines. He is aging up behind this, though. Sneaky deaky age up. But Kaleli is pushing the agenda. He's found his advantage right now. And has the German player just run out of mines? He's aging up. He does have a shipment ready to go. He does have Postan Giants, which is 11 Giant Grenadiers, which would be absolutely great here if he can deal with the Red Lancers quickly enough. Because there's nothing that can deal with those Giant Grens. Absolutely nothing will deal with those Giant Grens. He can probably ship 2 heavy cannons, which is probably the best thing to do here, and just make some more Kanuri guards. He is in the age up. Kaleli just making those Red Lancers. You can make those Red Lancers once you've shipped them. And he's on 7 banks now, 36 vills. Still has the map here now as well. We've got a Dahomey Amazon over here just chilling. Oh, a crack shot going off against the Red Lancer, almost killing it. The hero tried to, but it does get picked off as well. Villagers coming back. Where? Oh, the villagers are running scared. He aged up with the 2 falconets by the looks of it. I am good. Shipping the 2 heavy cannons. He still has this tavern, this mercenary camp that he can make units from, but he's not making anything. What is he? Oh, wait. Are we going to see a revolt? Is this going to happen? Is this going to happen? Please, God. Oh, it's happening. Oh, it's happening. This is so happening right now. What? I mean, Germany have terrible revolts though. What's he gonna go for? Is it? I think he's got Colombia and the. I can't remember what the other one is. Is it the Goon one? Grand Colombia. He's going for the Colombia. That gives you the Musketeers, I believe. It's more of a water revolt. There come the Independence Guards. Oh, I mean, they're Musketeers, though, but there's a nice, juicy amount of artillery here to back these stuff up. The Kanuri Guards are being forced into melee. Oh, but a huge smackaroonie with the heavy cannons. Is it going to be enough, though? He has revolted, and this revolt is kind of bad. The revolt gives you 2 ironclads, which aren't moving. The ironclads could kind of mess the villagers up here. They could be in range of a lot. I mean, maybe he should have put the boats here. They could be in range of these banks and stuff. Ironclads getting a little bit jiggy with it there. Oh, look at the Columbia flag. Isn't it beautiful? You do not get to see that very often. This really is all in right now from I Am Good. The scores are super close. But does Kaleli have a way of dealing with all of this artillery? There's nothing left in the tank for I Am Good. No culverins I can see so far. He's just purely going Red Lancers and Reuters to try and deal with this. That's risky. Grand Columbia can get Imperial Independence Guard, but he doesn't have a shipment, I don't think. And I don't know if it's free or not. Oh! Skirmishers getting yeeted. Red Lancers getting stuck in. These Independence Guards, they're really not that strong. Villager pull here, which is very, very nice. But he needs the Independence Guards on melee, killing these Red Lancers. And still has a lot of artillery left, throwing the Reuters off their cavalry, but 5 more Lancers coming in. Is it the end? A valiant effort from the Independence Guards. But I think in the end, it was just Kaleli just had too much stuff. The GG is called, and what a DE game. Wow. Wow. This game had everything. This game had improved mercenaries. It had the Landsconnects. It had mercenary camps. It had Independence Guard Grand Columbia Revolt. What more do you want? Guys. Kaleli being able to hold it off, though, in the end. It was a valiant effort. And look at that raid against Kaleli. Oh, how was that not GG? Kaleli coming back from an 8 villager raid. Another juicy raid here as well for 3 vills. But I think Germany just kind of ran out of gold mines. Unfortunately, just ran out of gold mines and couldn't produce any more units. What a fantastic game that was, though. Damn. Most made unit was the 45 Independence Guards. What a fantastic game. Thanks very much, you two, for playing that game and sending it over to me. That was an absolutely fantastic game. Grand Columbia Revolt with Germany, with the Germans. Absolutely good stuff. Guys, hope you enjoyed that one, and I will catch you in the next game. Peace.